Welcome to Star Bios, the podcast where we dive into the fascinating lives of Hollywood's most iconic stars. I'm your host, Casey Gold, and today we're shining the spotlight on the incomparable James Dean. This charismatic actor left an indelible mark on the silver screen, and his enduring legacy continues to captivate audiences to this day. With his brooding good looks, undeniable talent, and a life cut tragically short, James Dean remains a cultural icon, symbolizing the rebellious spirit of a generation. Born on February 8, 1931, in Marion, Indiana, James Byron Dean was the only child of Winton Dean and Mildred Wilson Dean. His early life was marked by tragedy when his mother passed away from uterine cancer on July 14, 1940, at the age of 29. This devastating loss would have a profound impact on James' life, shaping his emotional landscape and influencing his future relationships. After his mother's death, James' father sent him to live with his aunt and uncle, Hortense and Marcus Winslow, in Fairmount, Indiana. The small town, nestled in the heart of Grant County, provided a sense of stability and security for the young boy. The Winslows, who had no children of their own, welcomed James into their family and provided him with a loving and supportive environment. The historical context of James' early years was marked by significant events that shaped the world around him. The Great Depression had left its mark on America, and the country was still recovering from the economic downturn. The rise of fascism in Europe and the impending threat of World War II also loomed large on the horizon. Despite these challenges, Fairmount's small-town charm and close-knit community provided a sense of normalcy for James, allowing him to grow and thrive. As James navigated the challenges of adolescence, he began to feel an insatiable hunger for experience and creative expression. He spent hours reading books from the local library, devouring the works of authors like Walt Whitman and William Shakespeare. He also developed a passion for photography, often taking his camera on long walks through the countryside to capture the beauty of the natural world. The rolling hills, vast fields, and rustic landscapes of rural Indiana would later influence his cinematic style, imbuing his performances with a deep sense of authenticity. The influence of his family and community can be seen in James's early years. His Aunt Hortense's love of poetry and literature had a lasting impact on him, and he would often recite poems by Robert Frost and Emily Dickinson to his friends and family. The Quaker values of simplicity, honesty, and compassion, which were deeply ingrained in the Winslow household, also shaped his worldview and informed his future decisions. As James attended Fairmount High School, he began to explore his creative side, participating in drama club productions and playing on the school's basketball team. His average academic record belied a keen intellect and a curious mind, which would later serve him well as he navigated the complexities of the acting world. The small-town environment, with its close-knit community and limited opportunities, also fueled James's desire to explore beyond the boundaries of Fairmount, setting the stage for his future migration to New York City and the bright lights of Broadway. As we explore the early life of James Dean, it becomes clear that his formative years were marked by a complex interplay of influences and experiences. The loss of his mother, the guidance of his aunt and uncle, and the values of his Quaker upbringing all contributed to the development of a sensitive and creative young man. After graduating from Fairmount High School in 1949, James moved to California to live with his father and stepmother. However, he soon became disillusioned with the West Coast and decided to head back east, determined to pursue a career in acting. In 1951, James arrived in New York City, where he enrolled in Lee Strasberg's prestigious Actors Studio. The studio, known for its rigorous method acting techniques, would become a crucible for James' craft, helping him develop the skills and intensity that would soon make him a household name. During his time at the Actors Studio, James studied alongside other talented young actors, including Marlon Brando and Marilyn Monroe. He also began to land small roles on stage and screen, including appearances on live television shows such as Studio One and Kraft Television Theater. These early experiences not only helped James hone his craft, but also introduced him to the harsh realities of the entertainment industry. One of James' earliest significant breaks came when he landed a role in the Broadway production of The Immoralist, based on the novel by Andre Gide. Although the play closed after just 3 weeks, James's performance caught the attention of critics and casting agents, paving the way for future opportunities. He then went on to appear in other stage productions, including See the Jaguar and Women of Trashies, further solidifying his reputation as a talented young actor. In 1953, James made his film debut with a small role in the movie Fixed Bayonets, directed by Samuel Fuller. Although his part was minor, the experience sparked a passion for filmmaking that would soon become all-consuming. The following year, James landed his first major film role in Elia Kazan's East of Eden, an adaptation of John Steinbeck's novel. His portrayal of Cal Trask, the troubled and sensitive son of a domineering father, earned him critical acclaim and recognition within the industry. The success of East of Eden led to James being cast in Nicholas Ray's Rebel Without a Cause, a film that would become an iconic representation of teenage angst and rebellion. Released in 1955, the movie cemented James' status as a cultural icon, with his performance as Jim Stark, the brooding and charismatic leader of a group of disaffected teenagers, resonating deeply with audiences. James's final film, Giant, directed by George Stevens, was released in 1956, after his tragic death in a car accident on September 30, 1955. The movie, an epic drama about racism and social justice, showcased James' incredible range as an actor, as he played the role of Jet Rink, a rough-riding Texan who becomes embroiled in a complex web of relationships and power struggles. As we reflect on James Dean's remarkable achievements during this period, it becomes clear that his unique blend of talent, intensity, and vulnerability helped him connect with audiences in a way that few other actors have. His legacy continues to inspire new generations of actors, filmmakers, and fans, ensuring that his impact on the world of cinema will be felt for years to come. James Dean's tragic death on September 30, 1955, at the age of 24, sent shockwaves through the entertainment industry and beyond. The outpouring of grief from fans was unprecedented, with thousands of mourners attending his funeral in Fairmount, Indiana. In the years following his death, James' legend only grew, as his films continued to inspire new generations of actors, filmmakers, and music artists. One of the key factors contributing to James' enduring influence is the timeless appeal of his on-screen characters. His portrayals of angst-ridden teenagers in Rebel Without a Cause and East of Eden resonated deeply with young people in the 1950s, who were struggling to find their place in a rapidly changing world. Today, these same characters continue to speak to audiences around the globe as they navigate their own challenges and uncertainties. James's impact on popular culture extends far beyond his films, however. He has been name-checked by countless musicians, from The Clash to Lana Del Rey, and has inspired fashion designers like Alexander McQueen and Jean-Paul Gaultier. His iconic style, which blended elements of motorcycle jackets, jeans, and classic American casual wear, has been emulated by generations of fashion enthusiasts. In addition to his cultural influence, James Dean's legacy can also be seen in the many actors who have followed in his footsteps. Marlon Brando, Al Pacino, and Robert De Niro are just a few examples of actors who have cited James as an inspiration or paid homage to him in their own work. More recently, actors like Leonardo DiCaprio and Timothée Chalamet have acknowledged the debt they owe to James' pioneering performances. As we reflect on James Dean's life and work, it becomes clear that his unique blend of talent, intensity, and vulnerability continues to captivate audiences today. His films remain timeless classics, offering insights into the human condition that are just as relevant now as they were when they were first released. As a cultural icon, James Dean represents a spirit of rebellion and nonconformity that continues to inspire new generations of artists, musicians, and fans. In conclusion, James Dean's enduring influence is a testament to the power of his performances, as well as the timeless themes and emotions that he brought to the screen. As we remember his life and work, we are reminded of the impact that one person can have on popular culture, and the ways in which their legacy can continue to inspire and captivate audiences for generations to come. Thank you for joining me on this journey through the life of James Dean, a true Hollywood legend whose star will continue to shine bright for years to come. That's all for today's Star Bios. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, I'm Casey Gold, reminding you to keep shooting for the stars.